Hey guys, my name's Nathan Miller. A little shy, so I'm not exactly sure what to say, but I did want to create this video, I guess more for my kids. I'm 47 years old. I have a full-time job, a real job. I'm not going to say what it is, some of you know. But I used to race dirt bikes when I was younger, from my teens. Probably started when I was about 13. And rode bikes, raced a little bit until I was about 19, and then I gave it up to pursue other things. Now, what was it, 28 years later? Anyways, got into my late 40s and decided that dirt bikes was one of the things in my life that made me happier than anything. So I started riding again. Got me a YZ125, and thought since I was a little heavier, I'd get a bike that was, you know, I thought it was slower to try to make it go fast, but anyways, this bike's plenty fast. It's stock. So it's been riding. It's been about a year now, back in the saddle. Feels great. I have a trainer training me. She does a great job. She's a pro. Some of you probably know her. I'm going to leave her name off this video because I'm not sure if she's okay with me mentioning it, but maybe in a future video. But anyways, I decided that I live in Florida, not far from Daytona Beach, and tomorrow is the Daytona Supercross. So I'm taking my son and some friends, and we're going to go to the Daytona Supercross. And then the next day, on Sunday, they have the Supercross Futures. People that want to ride on the track, people that actually have a chance at a pro career. You know, a lot of young riders. I think 51 cc's on up. So I decided on a whim, I said, you know what, I'm going to try the Daytona Supercross Futures and see how I do. So it's going to be my first time ever on a Supercross track. I promised myself I'm happy if I single every single jump, and if I get last place, I don't care. As long as I don't get hurt. I don't want anybody else to get hurt either. But my goal was just make it around the track, have fun, try to shoot some video, and maybe show this to some of you out there that might be thinking about it and nervous and not sure of the process. I'm not sure of the process. I did watch a great video on the Supercross Futures website that talked about the process and registration and all that. But actually getting out there and how it feels to ride in a stadium, which was one of my lifelong dreams, and I'm sure probably many of yours too. So tomorrow I'm going to go to the actual Supercross race, register for the Futures race on Sunday in the 40+ crowd. So hopefully I see some other people with a little bit of gray hair. That'll make me happy. And yeah, just see how riding and racing is different, you know, at an older age. But also in a stadium. I always wanted to ride in a stadium. Just something I wanted to do. So anyways, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I would say, just in case any of you are wondering, my skill level is probably somewhere between beginner and intermediate. I'm not brand new to the sport, but it's been such a long time since I've ridden that I would say intermediate is probably what fits me best right now. So for those of you out there that ride on, stay safe, enjoy it. It's one of life's great pleasures, and yeah, can't wait to fill you in on how everything goes. All right, talk to you soon. Gotta go walk and try to figure out where I'm supposed to register for tomorrow. This is confusing as hell, but interesting. Just how the game feels. Figured it out. It was quite a process, but got my armband. It means I get a ride tomorrow. Anyways, a lot going on. A lot of people are clueless, but hey, it's a big event. So excited about tomorrow. Not sure if I showed you a picture. My trailer had a little blowout on the axle, but I forgot what I'm gonna do with that. Till then, talk to you soon. Alright everybody, so good morning. This is what it looks like here in Daytona, the amateur racing. There was a serious cluster with the parking. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to make practice at all. I missed the over 40 crowd practice, but they were able to stick me in the over 30 crowd practice. So, yeah, I feel like a 30-year-old. Haha. Anyways, I'm happy to be here. These guys are all happy to be here, and looking forward to a fun ride. I'm just going to take it easy. Probably single everything. I'm just happy to be here. Yesterday we were up there in the stands, and today we're down here getting ready to ride. It's about 6 practices ahead of me, but it's gonna be fun. So for those of you that don't know,
26 or 27.
That little guy right there on the fork is called a transponder. It measures the lap times. Every time you come around the track, it keeps track of how many minutes it takes to get around the track. So I have it zip tied onto the bike. That's called a bike transponder, and that's what they use to record lap times. There's probably a receiver under the finish line setup, whatever you call it. Hey everyone, I just been working on this video from the Daytona race, and yeah, not sure what happened off that jump. I think I missed a gear. I don't know why. I may have accidentally bumped the shifter into neutral. I think that's what happened. And then when I came over the top of that jump is really steep on the backside. I mean, it was like almost straight down. So normally I was kind of powering out of it, but I think it was in neutral and I sort of lost my balance, but I think that's what happened on that one. It's my story, I'm sticking to it. And let's get back to practice, which was actually a lot of fun. Hey, and before we get back to that, there were some really fast, really good riders in practice. Honestly, one of my biggest concerns was one of these really fast guys like landing on me off a triple or that finish line jump. It was a very real concern. So part of me in practice was just trying to stay away from the really fast guys to give them space so they could do their thing. But that was a concern. That was in the back of my mind going around that track, was that I really didn't want somebody landing on me because that would probably hurt. Anyways, we had luck. So overall, I thought practice went good. I was so excited to actually go out there and ride on the track. A lot of really good guys. There was a huge mix-up as to my practice. I missed my initial qualifying, so the guys I rode with in the practice qualifying round there were the over 30 crowd, which there are a lot of fast guys. But to be fair, even in the over 40 and over 45 plus crowd, there were also really fast guys. So overall, it felt good. There was a lot going on. The track was actually very narrow. So a lot of bikes, a lot going on. But I was just happy I had that one spill, and the rest of it went well. I also realized my bike was way too stiff for that track. And actually, I had just put a stiffer rear spring on my bike, but I hadn't really got it dialed in yet. I had the sag set and the preload was set properly, but I hadn't really done anything to the compression rebound settings. So the suspension definitely needed some tuning. After practice, when I went back to where we were parked, the RV was parked, I did make those changes, just slight changes, but it did help significantly when I finally went back out to race. So that was a big deal too. And for motocross, if you're familiar with motocross, you know suspension is a big deal. And if you're new to motocross, suspension is a big deal, the way the springs are set up. So got a little more dialed in when the actual race came. Bike felt much better. Everything felt much better. Things started coming together.
Alright, so who are you?
I'm sorry, I was supposed to be in the 45 plus, but I missed my qualifier, so I had to ride in the 30 plus to qualify.
So, are you in this race?
I'm planning to be. Miller, last name, 126.
What's your number? 126?
Yes, sir.
Hey, John, this is Brent Cotter. Rider number 126, last name Miller. Is he supposed to be in race number 2, senior 45 plus C1?
Definitely have gray hair.
First name?
Nathan, N-A-K-K.
Nathan is his first name. Senior 40 plus C1.
I'm 40.
Okay. Copy that. Over here.
I'm 47. Can I go in this one?
You can't go in this. You're registered for another race.
What number is it?
I can't tell. I don't know that. It's not on my sheet right now.
Senior 40 plus?
Senior 40 plus.
Hey everybody, so a quick update. We kind of a chaotic morning, but things are smoothing out. I got a race coming up probably in about 20 minutes. There's the bike. I'm super stoked. I got the bike in shape and yep, had a better view of the track. They give you 5 laps to practice on the track. It's really not enough. There's a lot going on. Also, I was kind of in my wrong class. I should have been over 40, but they stuck me in over 30. There's some really good riders there. So we're going to go out and try it again with an actual race. My goal is to stay safe and learn.
22, senior plus 40, race 23, and schoolboy race 24.
So watching the race just kind of made me smile. I think I was in last place or second to last place. There were a couple guys that crashed in front of me. So yeah, I was happy to actually make it around the track in one piece. That was my goal, and to learn, which I learned a lot. One of the funny things well, my helmet cam died on me, so I couldn't film the race. It went kaput right before the start. Speaking of which, I haven't actually been on a starting gate since I was 19. So, what is that? 28 years ago. But I was reading books on it, and what to do again about how to start. And I was a little too fast. I watched the pin drop before the gate dropped. There was a little pin down in the corner. But I saw the pin drop, and I went too soon, and the gate trapped me. So the rest of the riders took off, and I had to actually back up and go again. But it was okay. I actually had a concern on the start. I didn't want to get out front because I knew there was faster riders than me, and I didn't want to be in the way of them, especially when they hit the big jumps. That was probably my biggest concern that day, was someone landing on me. So anyways, I was actually happy to be toward the rear of the pack. Also, I was watching other races before ours started, and I did see a couple of big pileups right in that first turn, and some people really got hurt bad. So my thought was, you know what, I'm an amateur, and I gotta go to work in a few days. So I said I'm not so concerned with the start. My goal is just make it through safely. So I didn't mind, my position. Had fun going around the track. Actually, I was starting to get faster and faster. To be honest, when I saw the checkered flag come out, I was surprised. I thought we had more time because I was starting to build my confidence up to start hitting more of the jumps. So, but ran out of time. The race was good. It felt great. I didn't care if I was in last place, second to last, or wherever I was. I was just happy that I did it. And kind of a dream come true. And I thought, next year, I'm definitely going to, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I definitely want to ride in the Tampa Amateur Supercross, as well as the Daytona Amateur Supercross. And by then, I'll have my bike dialed in. Hopefully I'll be in better shape. A little more, my skill level might be up a little bit. It will be up a little bit, I'm sure, and my confidence. But it was awesome. It was a great experience. Yeah. Oh, a couple pieces of advice. If you do decide to ride in the Daytona race, make sure you camp on the infield. I wanted to save money, so I decided to camp at a campsite, like away from the track, and that was a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Just pay the money, camp at the racetrack. You're close to everything. That was a mistake I made. So, but it was a great experience, and I can't wait to do it again.